about ancient Egypt, do you think about mummies, pyramids, and pharaohs? If you do, you're probably like the majority of 6th graders. These are all definitely very interesting parts of Egyptian history. But could there be things from their history that still affect our lives today? Of course! There's many things that ancient Egyptians created that are still in use today. But first, do you know where Egypt is located? It's located in the northwestern area of Africa. A few of the countries surrounding Egypt are Lebanon, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan. What do a lot of these places have in common? Heat. Egypt is surrounded by desert on all sides, and it receives very little rainfall each year. All of the water they used came from the Nile River. Each year the Nile would flood, leaving rich deposits that created a very fertile land for crops to be planted in. This was called the Black Land.
Egyptians were one of the first cultures to use irrigation. They had to do it in order to survive. We can be thankful to the Egyptians for figuring out a way to live in the desert because we live in the desert too.
Egyptians were also very advanced in many aspects of technology. Papyrus, an abundant plant found in the delta of the Nile River, was used to make paper. They also created sun clocks, medicine, locks, and makeup. Everyone in Egypt wore makeup. It didn't matter if you were rich, poor, male, or female. Medicine was another important technological invention. They were some of the first people to understand that your pulse was connected with your heartbeat and associated with life. Egyptians also had their own writing system called hieroglyphics. Can you imagine having to draw a picture for each letter? That would take a really long time.
Many ancient cultures had their own religious beliefs that influenced their lives. This was no different in Egyptian culture. Pyramids, mummifying, and Pharisees all began due to their religious beliefs.
They believed in and worshipped many gods and goddesses, and they also believed that their pharaoh was descended from gods. Their beliefs affected their everyday lives and also the way their country was ruled. Does religion still affect our lives today?
All these practices in Egypt started a long, long time ago, but many of the things the Egyptians created or started influence our culture and lives today.